outside the Omni Resort here in Orlando, Florida. Toronto FC, of course, staying at the resort directly over my shoulder. They actually walk to their training fields every day, a very short walk. This morning, the team released 5 players, some draft picks, and some TFC2 prospects. But the story is more about the guys who are still here. Mo Babouli, a TFC Academy product, is still with the team. He's expected to likely sign a first-team contract. They like the flair he brings on the outside. They like his ability to create scoring opportunities. He showed well Wednesday night when he came off the bench and created some chances in that 1-1 draw with Montreal. And also draft pick Tsubasa Endo is still with the team. He's expected to sign a first-team deal. They like what he brings, his maturity, his ability on the ball, his work rate is second to none so far. Also, Alex Bono, a reserve keeper, was sent back to TFC2 this morning. That leaves open the possibility that Quillin Roberts, who's been with the team for 4 years now, a Toronto-born player who signed with the team at 17, is likely going to be the reserve keeper behind Clint Irwin. Spoke with him this afternoon. He's excited. He talked about the work that is spent to get here and the patience, and that really playing that position, you have to be patient until you finally get your chance. It looks like that's finally happening for Quillin Roberts. He's expected to be the number 2 keeper heading into the opening weekend. Josie Altidore took in training today from the bleachers, wasn't active. As you know, he suffered a hamstring injury earlier this week in training. Prognosis is probably a two-week absence. Might miss the first 2 weeks of the season. The good news for TFC fans is that Sebastian Javinko was back in full training. He suffered a small knee injury, took a knock to the outside of the knee, and was having some nerve problem on the outside of his leg. But he was in full training and he was active, and he very well could play a role on Saturday in the team's final preseason game. The team travels to Tampa on Saturday to play the Philadelphia Union in their final preseason match. They'll open the season next Sunday at Red Bull Arena. For the Toronto Sun, I'm Kurt Larson.